Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about the fall and winter 2020 catalog, which launches on August 1st. It's my favorite time of the year, you guys. I love all things fall, all things pumpkin, spice, apple. I love it all. All the Christmas tree smells, it's all my favorite. And this is just my favorite time of the year. This came in and I wanted to start setting up I wanted to put out all my fall decorations. Like, that's how much I love fall. And yes, I live in the wrong state, but that's okay. I pretend through my wax. Okay, so today I'm going to go over the spice category, and I haven't quite decided if I'm going to do a couple of categories together or just separate them all. This one's going to be by itself because there's quite a bit, but I think I might mix a few of them. But for today, let's go over the spice category. Alright, okay, let's start. This is a bestseller. This was in the catalog last fall and winter of 2019. It is apple and cinnamon sticks. This is apple peel, spiced white pumpkin, and a touch of oak. Let's leave this here. This is like, it's a classic. Yes, this is, I wouldn't consider it boring, but it kind of is boring. It's a very typical scent that you could find just about everywhere. It's apples and cinnamon sticks. Spiced white pumpkin. This is just, it's apple and cinnamon sticks to me. Maybe a little bit of the earthy scent. Nope, because of the oak, but this is really good. It's really good. It's a classic scent. Yes. This whole, well, I take it back. There's one in here that I'm not too big of a fan on, but okay. The next one is Autumn Hearth. This is Cue Up a Classic. Apple, cinnamon, and tonka are all about fall. So this one's really good too. Again, it's the spice and the apples, and then I guess it's the tonka, because it's slightly different. This reminds me of almost kind of like a cider. It's like I remember when we went, my husband and I used to take a big European trip every year before we had Brooklyn, and we went over to Prague during Christmas time. Gorgeous. Highly recommend it. We stopped in this little like hole in the wall little place. It was so cute, like in the stone wall, and I got, it was mulled wine, and it just reminded me of cider for whatever reason. It was red wine, and then it had like cinnamon sticks, if I remember correctly. And that's just kind of what it reminds me of. It's very cozy. It's a little bit, like, this is just the apple and cinnamon's very classic to me. Where this one is, it's just different. It's different, and I like it better than apple and cinnamon sticks. I think it's the tonka bean. Either way, they're both good. Okay, Autumn Sunset is apples, pumpkins, fall leaves, and spices, a top 10 fragrance. Kind of a theme going here. And this one's really good too. It's not as sweet as the other ones, and I wouldn't say the other ones are super sweet. These are hard because it's all got apple, pumpkin, cinnamon, like it's all sort of the same category. If you like one, you more than likely are gonna like all of them. There's just slight differences. But this one reminds me a little bit of like potpourri, slightly, like a fall potpourri. It's not bad by any means. I've never tried this one in a wax bar, but that's what it reminds me of. It's just a little bit, it's veering a little bit towards the potpourri side of things. Okay, this is a bestseller too. This is Blood Orange Spice. This sweet tart trio of candied apple, blood orange puree, and cinnamon stick will satisfy your autumn obsession. So this one, I didn't get a wax of this one either. And for as much as I love citrus, as much as I love spice and cinnamon, I for sure thought I was going to love this one, and it's okay. The candied apple I don't get. The blood orange puree and cinnamon sticks. Yeah, it's not a sweet orange, which I guess is where they get like blood orange. It's not a sweet orange. It's almost like the rind of an orange with cinnamon to me. So it's kind of like it's a bitter orange scent, but it's not bad. I will probably try it. Let's see. Okay, this is a bestseller too. This was in my club, found out it was coming back, took it out of my club so I could add something else to my club. This is Christmas Cottage, a cozy, inviting blend of Valencia oranges, raspberries, cloves, and spices. This is so good. This is like red hot with fruit. So those red hots, and then you've got the oranges. A little bit of like berries, yeah. Like on the back end, it's heavy cinnamon. Heavy like red hot cinnamon. But then it's got like the sweetness of the fruit. So good. If you don't like red hots, like cinnamon bear, you're not gonna like this one, but it's very good. I love it. Cider Mill, classic. You guys have seen this in my empties 1,000,001 times. This brings together fresh apples, crushed pumpkin, and simmering spices for a cozy autumn treat. This is fall. This is so good. This is not as spicy, so not too much cinnamon. Definitely apples and pumpkins. Oh, this is so good. This is delicious. I'm pretty sure this one's still in my club, even though I know it's coming back. It's really good. It's really good. Then this is a bestseller. Crisp, spicy cinnamon with a touch of cloves. Cinnamon Bear. This is straight up cinnamon. This is melting red hots. There's a type, I think my mom and I used to make it. It's like sugar cookies with melted red hots. Oh, so good. That's what it is. You can make it with Lifesavers. It's like stone glass, it's like cookies, and then you put a cookie cutter in the middle, so like a Christmas tree cutout or something like that. And then you would put crushed up Lifesavers. Well, I used to do crushed up red hots. So good. I love my cinnamon. So yummy. This is just straight up red hots. Brooklyn wants to come in. Okay. Clove and cinnamon. This is a classic scent of cinnamon sticks fused with cloves. I don't like cloves. Yeah, this one, if you don't like the smell of cloves, which I do not, it is so strong. Oh, I remember my mom bought this one. She's like, woo, whatever you had cooking in your house, it definitely will go away when you start warming this. The clove, it's heavy, heavy clove. And the clove is a very strong, I feel like you have to really like cloves to like this one. It's just clove and then a slight cinnamon. So, heavy clove. It's not bad. I would warm this one. But clove is just not, it's not my favorite smell. Cozy Fireside. This one I got a wax bar of last year. This is warm spice notes with zesty ginger and cinnamon. So this reminds me of something. Ooh. I get more of the ginger with this note, or with this one. I get like the ginger and the cinnamon. Okay, so if you've ever been to Disney and you've ridden Epcot Spaceship Earth, so the big globe at Epcot, there's a certain spot where the buildings are burning, and this is what it smells like. So there's like fire and all that stuff and the smokiness. So this definitely has cinnamon. I do get the ginger now. And then smokiness. It's like that charcoaly, smoky smell that I wasn't super fond of. But we didn't hate it. It was just one we were like, yeah, it's alright. Tried it. So we've got a new one. This is Dancing Sugar Plums. Where is it? This is rich, spiced plum falls right in step with visions of vanilla and sweet cinnamon apple. Does that smell good or what? Okay. This is really good. So spiced plum, vanilla, and cinnamon apple. This, oh, this is so good. Oh, plum. That smells good. So this is plum, vanilla, cinnamon apple. Oh, guys, this is so good. I get all of that in there. If you sit here and smell this, oh, the plum just kind of, it just brings out, it like softens the cinnamon, so the cinnamon's not like in your face like a lot of these are. Oh, with the vanilla. Oh man, oh. You have to try this one. This is Dancing Sugar Plums. With the plum. Oh, guys. This is so good. I could keep smelling this. This is a new favorite. Dancing Sugar Plum. And I will tell you, when these came in, I cheated. And I smelled, I think it was 3 of them I smelled. Just because I just couldn't wait. But I did not smell this one. I didn't think I would like it. I thought it was going to be sweet or kind of odd smelling. So good. Oh, the plum. The plum just like softens it out. Oh, it's so good. I cannot wait to get that one. If it goes away, which I'm sure it will, I could definitely see that one being club worthy. It's that good. It just, the sweetness and the plums, or the fruitiness, it just levels out the cinnamon. It's so good. Oh my goodness. Okay. Farm Stand Pumpkin. This one was here last year. This is indulgent notes of fresh apple, cinnamon stick, pumpkin, and caramel. It's good. This is really good. I think I like this one better. There was one, I don't even know if it came back. I don't think it did. Porch Pumpkin. I didn't care for that one as much. I think it was that one. I think it was Porch Pumpkin. It was okay. It was okay. But I like a little bit of like cinnamon stuffed in there with some pumpkin. Oh, this is really good. So it does have the caramel note to it, and I'm not a fan of super sweet, like caramel, that sickening sweet smell. But this is just enough. So it's got the cinnamon, the pumpkins, the apple, and then just a hint of like caramel. This reminds me of a fall day at a fair, you know, and you've got all the food and the drinks and the fairgrounds with the pumpkins. You're picking out pumpkins from a patch. Drinking some, I don't even know, some wine, having what are those things called? Funnels, I think. I don't eat pastries, I don't know. But this is what it reminds me of. Like a caramel apple with cinnamon and pumpkin. Oh, this is really good. Really good. So good. Okay. First day of fall. Ooh. I don't think I ever got a bar of this one. All the best parts are here. Just pick pumpkin, a breath of autumn woods, ground nutmeg, and a spicy dash of cinnamon. No, I don't think I tried this one because I became a consultant of January of this year. So it was kind of like the end of the fall and winter of 2019. So like, oh, yes. Yummy. I do get nutmeg in this one. Nummy nummy. Until I have a kid. It's so hard to like describe these, you know, because they all have similar, obviously it's the same category, so they all kind of have similar notes, but this is yummy. So pumpkin, autumn woods, this is more of like an earthy smell. With ground nutmeg, you do get the nutmeg, and of course the cinnamon, because it is spicy. Yummy. It's slightly sweet too. I think that's what I really like about it. But it does have the woodsy smell to it. Okay, then we have Homestead Holiday. This is blood orange and cinnamon, freshened by fir needle. This one almost made it into my club from the beginning of this year. So this one reminds a lot of people of a craft store, and I didn't understand what they were saying. Like, I couldn't really picture that until you smell this. You know, when the like Joann's and Michael's and Hobby Lobby, all those kind of stores, they kind of bring out it's like the pine cones with cinnamon on them, and they've got the cinnamon sticks out, and they've got the candles out, and they've got the wreaths out, and all that is what it smells like. It's got an interesting note to it that I can't describe, and I guess it's that blood orange. I think, wasn't this up here too? Blood orange, yeah, blood orange spice. It's a different kind of orange. It's like a bitter orange to me. So it's got that, and then cinnamon, and like fir needle. So it's got a woody note to it. It's that blood orange, cinnamon. It's really good. This is really good. I've had this one a few times, and it almost made my club. I'm glad it came back because I didn't add it to it. It was between this one and Christmas Cottage. I was between the two of them, adding it to my club. But lucky for me, they both came back. But yeah, this is really good. It's unique. It's a unique smell that I've never smelled before, but now I understand what they're saying, that craft store smell. That's what this smells like. Oh, I cannot wait to get these and warm them. Okay, this is a bestseller. This is Maple Apple Bourbon. This is juicy red apple and rich maple. Get in the holiday spirit with a splash of bourbon. So, I went to go see one of my best friends, and she tried to get me into bourbons. I just couldn't do it. She gave it to me neat too, so it was a whiskey glass with like, she gave me like that much. I finished like half of that much. I was like, I don't know how you drink this. It just like burns all the way down. Maybe if I had it in a drink, but I did not like it. So this one I don't like, and it's not because of the bourbon smell. This is because of the maple smell. I don't like the smell of syrup. I like syrup on pancakes, you know, French toast, stuff like that. I do not like maple smell throughout my house. I think it's an acquired taste, and I don't really care for it, but. So red apple, rich maple, and a splash of bourbon. I get a lot of maple. Slightly apple. But I don't really get a bourbon smell per se. Maybe if I smell like an old fashioned or something like that, something with bourbon or whiskey in it, then I could probably see it. I don't know. It's not that bad the more I smell it. My nose really picks out the maple. But I do get the apple. Yeah. It's spicy too. Like it's got some sort of cinnamon to it. It's light, but it's still there. I don't know. Maybe I could try it. We'll see. It's a bestseller, so people love it. Perfect Pumpkin Pear. So this is one I have not smelled. So this was a scent of the month, and I don't remember which month it was, but I do remember people saying they didn't like it. So this is fall fresh pumpkin and crisp golden pears mingle with breeze drifting cloves and sandalwood accents. Sandalwood. I never got to smell this one. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Pumpkin, pears, cloves, and sandalwood. So I do get like the, I'm surprised I kind of like it because of the clove. Oh, I kind of like it. Pumpkins, pears, cloves, and sandalwood. It's almost, okay. It's almost like a manly, hear me out, a manly fall scent. And that would be the sandalwood. The cloves I don't really get. I get more cinnamon than I do cloves. And then in pears and pumpkin. I kind of like it. All I heard was people hated this one. I do get pumpkin. The pear, it's like super, super light. But then I do get the manly notes. To me, it's manly. Sandalwood is sort of manly to me, I think. I kind of like it. It's like a woodsy, pumpkin-y scent. But I don't really get a lot of pear. It's more pumpkin. Interesting. I think I'm going to pick one of those up. Try it out. Interesting. Okay. Pumpkin cinnamon swirl. This is one I have not tried in wax form, and I really want to get one. I know these are waxes too, but you know what I'm talking about, like a wax bar. So this is fresh pumpkin garnished with cinnamon stick and a dollop of whipped icing. I always pictured this one in the bakery section. It is really, really yummy. This is fresh cinnamon, pumpkin. This is like a pumpkin cinnamon dessert, but it's not sickeningly sweet. So it's got like this sweet note. I picture like a pumpkin cinnamon cake, and then it's got like a glaze of icing on it. Oh, when it's like, it's hot icing, and then it melts, and then it hardens, so you got like that crisp of the icing. That's what I picture. This one I want to get. This is really good. I would picture this more of a bakery scent, but the cinnamon is definitely sticking out, so I'm sure that's why it's in the spice category. But this is really good. If you like bakery scents, if you like icing, definitely try this one, because the cinnamon's not super overpowering. To me, at least. You ask other people, it might be. Did we not go through this one? Oh, this one was, oh. I almost picked up one that's not in this category. And then we have this one, which is a bestseller, Welcome Home. This is really good. I mean, this reminds me of Yankee Candle's Home Sweet Home. And I have to smell them right up next to each other, but that's what it reminds me of. So this is warm and welcoming with cinnamon and spices. This is just cozy. So this is like fall, like the end of fall, and you're transitioning over to Christmas stuff. Oh, that's what I might do. When you're I hate taking fall decorations down because I feel like half that season's almost over. But then you start putting up Christmas decorations. This is what this reminds me of because it's like an in-betweener. It's cozy and warm and sweet. It would be like a cinnamon cottage. I don't know, it's very warm and welcoming, and it's got a sweetness to it. It's very cozy. Welcome Home's like the perfect name for it. It's lovely. It's lovely. Lovely, lovely scent. So that was it, but I could have sworn one of these that I tried. Oh, it's in the fruity category. I was gonna smell this one for you, Autumn Road Trip, but it's actually in the fruity category. This is one that I tried. Guys, the new stuff, spot on. So good. But, well then I guess I'll save that for another time. So yeah, that was it. That was it. That was my favorite category. I cannot wait. I'm going to be getting so many of these, and I will talk about them, how they did, what they reminded me of. I'm so excited. Are you guys excited for fall and winter? Are you sad? Are you sad that all the pina coladas and lemons and fruitiness is all going away? Okay. Alright. Well, that's it. I guess I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.